Good day, learners, and welcome to Media and Information Literacy. This is Teacher Diane, and our lesson for today is Introduction to Media and Information Literacy. Now, here are the objectives. Number 1, describe how communication is influenced by media and information. And number 2, identify the similarities and differences of media literacy, information literacy, and technology literacy. To determine your prior knowledge about the topic, let us first have a pretest. Read the following questions and choose the best answer. Question number 1. In what form is communication usually communicated? The answer is question number 2. The librarian cannot understand the directions you are asking because of the telephone call that she needs to answer. In the communication parts, the telephone call can also be referred to as A. Source, B. Noise, C. Feedback, or D. Effect. Answer? Letter B. Noise. Question number 3. Which among these refers to the exchange of information and the expression of feeling that can result in understanding? A. Information, B. Media, C. Result, or D. Communication. Answer? D. Communication. Question number 4. News, entertainment, education, data, and promotional messages are disseminated through this communication component, which means to bridge or connect. A. Channel, B. Exchange, C. Feedback, or D. Noise. Answer? A. Channel. Question number 5. It is an act or process of using words, sounds, signs, or behaviors to express or exchange information, or to express your ideas, thoughts, feelings to someone else. A. Feedback, B. Noise, C. Communication, and D. Effect. Answer? C. Communication. Is your first learning task. Think of the past week and record your use and interaction with media and information providers such as internet, social media, TV, radio, newspaper, etc. Indicate how many hours you spent with each one. These do not have to be exact, and you can estimate the number of hours you spend each week. An example here is provided. We are now living in the 21st century where people are dependent on technology. Imagine waking up one day without internet, libraries, and cell phones. Newspapers, magazines, radio stations, and TV channels have also disappeared. How would you be informed of anything now? How would you be informed of anything now? What ways would you have to communicate with one another? How would you share information and communicate news and events? What would happen with the decisions you usually make? How would it affect the way you live? What would you personally miss most in such situations? What would society miss in this situation? Definitions of concepts related to media and information literacy. Literacy is the ability to identify, understand, interpret, create, communicate, and compute using printed and written materials associated with varying contexts. Media is the physical objects used to communicate with, or the mass communication through physical objects such as radio, television, computers, film, etc. Media literacy is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media in a variety of forms. Information is a broad term that covers processed data, knowledge derived from study, experience, instruction, signals, or symbols. Information literacy is the ability to recognize when information is needed and locate, evaluate, and communicate information in its various formats. Media and information literacy refers to essential skills and competencies that allow individuals to engage with media and other information providers effectively, as well as develop critical thinking and lifelong learning skills to socialize and become active citizens. Now let us have another activity. Now that you're already similar with the definitions of literacies, create a Venn diagram that illustrates your understanding of the concepts below in terms of use and purpose. Now let us try to create an acrostic poem that describes an individual who is media and information literate. You may use as many letters to form your keyword. And that's all for today, learners. Thank you so much. See you again next time. Happy learning!